Yeah, it's great to see drivers still in the race. Apart from those who disconnected. Yeah.
Right. I think we should be back live. Can you confirm for that for me? In case I'm commentating to absolutely nobody.
Yes, we are. We are live.
Lovely. Right, we're back live because Zizzle has been into the pits since you were away about a minute ago. Sorry about the disconnect there. Clearly my connection having a bit of a mare. I will deal with that in due course, however.
You're not race here.
You what?
Sorry.
Vaporizer has gone past Berra, by the way.
Oh, nice.
Vaporizer in. Oh, and Matt Tibos is in. Goodness me. Matt Tibos is in. Wisely, however, nearly in the point.
Tom Wisely.
There's more comments coming through. Glocky on Joel. Easy.
What happened to Wiselig? He got caught up in an incident and had to pit early, and then the rain stopped.
Ooh!
So he's done a T-stop very early
Ooh!
on.
Glocky's got him. Just within track limits as well. Glocky. Side by side through turns 1 and 2 and 3 there. Nice. Oh! Joel!
Oh.
Old Boy Junior makes his first appearance of the night. Glocky and Joel though, yeah, Joel was just trying. I think he saw the move, wasn't there though. Really wasn't there at all. Yeah, I think I can attribute, to be honest, my connection to people downstairs are in. And Kazizzle's coming through the stadium section now. I think Kazizzle's going to be out in front here. Might be close, you know.
Well.
It might be close, you know. I'm pretty sure he's got him. Onyx, there he is, right hand side, just off screen. And he's out by about 2 seconds, I think. And Matt Tebos is in third now as well out on track, because Vaporizer has jumped Technique. Vaporizer has jumped Technique as Onyx Mer picks up another 3-second time penalty. Can you confirm for me, by the way, the race director, the penalties that people have got? Because this is going to be interesting. I think Matt Tibos might have less penalties than Kazizzle and Onyx.
Lyronix, 1 penalty and a couple of ones. Glocky, 1, 2, 3 penalties and about 10 warnings. Your jaw, or whatever you want to pronounce it as, 1, 2, 2 penalties and a couple of warnings. Kazizzle, 1 penalty and a couple of warnings.
Sorry to cut in, Kazizzle down the inside of Joe. Got him.
Oh, you're lagging.
Am I?
Oh, you're fine now. Okay, just cut out. Onyx, 2 penalties and a couple of warnings. Matt, 1, 2, 3 penalties and a couple of warnings.
So Onyx has got 2, did you say, and Matt's got 3?
Yeah, Vaporizer has got 3 penalties and a couple of warnings. Berra's got 1 penalty.
Ooh, hang on.
Matthias has got 1. Wiselig has got none.
Interesting, but can he keep those sides to the end? Oh! Kazizzle and Glocky going at it. Onyx first sweeps on the inside. Can he get both of them? He's going around the outside of Kazizzle. He's got the car alongside. He's going pretty much ahead. Kazizzle, oh, nearly. Very, very nearly. And this is the battle for the lead, remember? Because Lyronix has still got a pit, probably. This is the battle for the lead. And he's going around the outside. He's swept it around the outside. I'm not sure if Kazizzle backed off there, though. He's probably backed off to get DRS.
Just looking at the comments, apparently the stream keeps freezing. And Deneen wants an invite.
Deneen can't have an invite because Yeah. Apart from disconnects, everyone's still going, which I think is an absolute godsend. Ooh! Kazizzle! Ooh! However, Matt Tibos has gone past Glocky in the background, and now the three-way battle develops. As Kazizzle has picked up another penalty, I may just add. So they're now equal. Kazizzle and Onyx, are they now equal, or is it now 3 seconds either way? Because Bullboy has suddenly died on me. I hope he hasn't, anyways.
Why does... What?
What? What?
What's happened to the stream?
What do you mean what's happened to the stream?
Is that just mine?
What do you mean what's happened to the stream? Still live, as far as I'm aware.
Alright, let me...
We still live? I hope we are. I really hope we are.
Let's continue as if... Yeah.
The touchdown the inside of Berra. Got him. Let me just confirm it on my screen, on my end.
I don't know, because there was comments saying that it kept freezing, so I don't know if that's...
Nope, we're still live. We are definitely still live.
Oh, oh yeah, yeah, there we go. Stop freezing.
There we go. Ah. Yeah, my internet is booting back in, I think. Now, Vaporize has picked up a 3-second time penalty. Oh, and he's out! Vaporize is out!
Oh!
As soon as we've on board with him, he's lost it at the S section. The exit of the S section. Lyronix is in. Is that going to be a safety car? With...
I hope so.
I really hope so, because this is going to bring Moisnik back into it, I think. Drama, Vaporize, the same in the on for top 5, I think, is now out the race. As the sun begins to shine here once again in Mexico City, Onyx Mer, Kazizzle, Matt Tibos, Technique are the top 4 as it stands, with Matthias sitting around in 5th place on the supers and seemingly going to try and pick them up very, very late in the stream. In the race even, not in the stream, goodness me. Thinking enough in the stream, then we wouldn't be having a race, obviously. Onyx, Mer and Kazizzle. He's got the pace, Onyx, but again, Kazizzle just trying to stick in there as I try and look for my TV remote, which is gone because my thingy needs... there we go. Cancelling, I was about to have a power off zone on my TV, which wouldn't have been great for you guys at all. But Onyx Murder, 1.1 seconds now separating. Kazizzle second, Matt Tibos third. As Bulbo Jr. and Bulbo Jr.'s dogs go absolutely mad in the background for a potential battle developing between Matt Tibos and Kazizzle. Matt Tibos, another penalty. 4th penalty, I think, for Matt Tibos. As Joe has got past Wisely down the straight. And that looked quite easy there. The Greek driver on the Brit. On the Brit or the German? On the German or the Brit? One of the two anyways. So I'll be totally wrong with his nationality there. As everyone coming through the S section nicely. Onyx Mer's now 1.6 seconds clear and seemingly he might have this. Variable picks up a 3-second time penalty. And Ironics has just got Berra and Variable's out. Variable is out? Where on earth is that at? That is not at the S section. I don't even have a clue where he's lost that. Or if he's retired off track. Very, very strange indeed. However, Matt Tibos lining up a move on Kazizel. And he's going round the outside now. And he's got him, has he? Kazizel fighting this all the way. He's fighting it all the way around the outside. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. Best piece of driving I've seen Kazizel do all night. That was brilliant. But now, Technique Gaming's getting involved. Oh, Matt Tibos sent one down the inside. That's late. Oh, this is really getting Technique into things now. They're losing the cool, these two. And Matt Tibos punting off Kazizel. And Technique's been allowed to, I think. He has. Technique's in the third. What drama, but all of this letting Onyx Mer get away. It's letting Onyx get away. I think he's secured this now. Kazizel running wide in the background. Yeah, if penalties do count, of course, then I may add 50 points going into next race. That is the points difference, of course, going into this race. But as it stands, Matt Tibos will be gaining 16 points on Wiselig. And Wiselig may have to pit. Or may get a puncture. You never know. Technique closing him down. He's closing in enough. Down the inside. He's got the car ahead into the corner. Matt Tibos got to beware. He's trying to cut back, switch back. Kazizel just sitting behind. A little snap of oversteer there from Techniques. As we see a helicopter cam. Beautiful helicopter cam.
Lovely.
Matt Tibos just sitting off. Oh, contact. Contact on Kazizel. I mean, Kazizel. Come on.
Kazizel has Kazizel.
Kazizel and Matt Tibos, they're letting the heads get the better of them now. I'm sorry, but both of them may get penalties at the end of this race to be added on to their time. Because some of the driving that's been over-aggressive from both drivers. And this is what you shouldn't be expecting from a championship contender and a driver who potentially could have got the win here tonight. It really brings a dampener on things, because this race has actually been quite good. It just brings a dampener on things. But I'm sorry to say, they've got to get their racing standards sorted, especially from Kazizel's point of view. He has got to get his racing standards on point, ready for next season. And if they are not on point for next season, he will simply not be allowed to race. And I can confirm that now, and that will go for any other driver that we recognise as being dirty, aggressive, losing their cool. Could have come to the whole grid, maybe from A-League and B-League this season, who knows, but yeah, they've just got to rein it in for next season. Because, I mean, we're literally 4 weeks away, I think, from the new season. 4 or 5 weeks at best away from the new season. And for driving like this to happen, it's not great for you guys, the viewers, and it's certainly not great for us in the commentary box. Just got to tone it down. However, Onyx Mer leads out onto lap 33. We've got 4 more laps left, including this one that he's just gone on to. Onyx Mer leads from Technique Gaming second. Matt Tibos, after getting embroiled in that battle with Kazizel, maybe taking its toll now on the tyres. Kazizel will be reined in though by these two that we're on board with, Lyronix on the Hypers and Matthias on the Supers, with Joe easily causing in 7th by the looks. Bever and Wiselig are quite close to each other, about 2 seconds away. As Lyronix closes up. TTG Lyronix against Boff Matthias. Boff Esports getting a mention on the stream. But Lyronix is down the inside of him. He's got to be late on the brakes. Let's just see it as a cutaway. Matthias, ooh, Lyronix going around the outside. It's good battling between both of them. Matthias trying to go down the inside again. Lyronix should have the power off the corner though. And he has he? Yes, he has. Matthias gives him room, but Lyronix instead picks up a 3-second time penalty, which I think is quite costly there, given that he's on the quicker tyres compared to Matthias. as Lewis picks up a 3-second time penalty. I thought he retired out of this race, to be honest. Lewis, but he's still going there. He's still trooping around in 12th, which is good to see. After that spin, which cost him a potential race win, Lewis is trooping on, and that's what we like to see. 100% commitment to finish off their races. And of course, he will be a part of next season as well, as he has, I do believe he has signed up anyways, to next season. Need to double check that. But 3 laps to go. Onyx Mer looks safe out in front, but technique, you've got to factor in the penalties. This could be very close between these two come the end of the race. Matt Kazizel, Lyronix, and Matt Tibos, as Wiselig has dived it down the inside on Berra. I think he wants this championship a bit too much, because he's now got Glocky on fresh tyres all over the back of both of them. So Berra and Wiselig now struggling on 24 lap-old supers. Glocky on relatively fresh ultras here. As we go into the penultimate stages of this race. Glocky tries to send it down the inside, not quite. Watch out, however, though, Berra and Wiselig. I have a feeling one of those tyres will probably shoot off the rim, as Berra is losing control of the car. Out there, and he's gone for a spin! Berra goes for a spin, the graining too much, goodness me. If I've ever seen graining like it, and Glocky goes around the outside into the stadium section. Wiselig not fighting that at all. And Berra, he cannot control the car at all. Has he got a rear left puncture? No, he hasn't. I don't think he has. It's just a tyre. He's got a rear right puncture, however. He has got a rear right puncture. I do believe. I'm pretty sure he has got a rear right puncture. Oh, he has. He really has. That could come off the rim if he's not careful. Kazizel dropping down the field. Lyronix has got past him. Kazizel, got to be wary that he doesn't pick up more front wing damage on that left side end plate. Matthias has got to be careful just sitting in behind as well. Technique closing in on Onyx. That's a 3-second time penalty if I've ever seen one. Goodness me. Come on, he ran a little bit wide, for God's sake. Wiselig, how's he looking? His tyre's looking quite worn. Can he get to the end with a point at least? He's got Storm in behind, and he's got Lewis in behind. As Matthias tries it on Kazizel, we are on the final lap, and I think that was more damage. That was more damage there for Matthias, I do believe. He's just lost a little bit of end plate. I think it's one on the winglet off the right side end plate, I do believe. So Kazizel just driving overly too much. That is Stoll. That's Berra, actually, just coming out of the pits in between the slot. Wiselig dropping off now. I think he just wants to try and get round. He's not going to win the championship here, however, unless things dramatically come his way. All spreading itself out now, and Onyx Mer is on the way to, I think, his first victory of the season, if I do recall. Onyx Mer, he's driven at times a bit aggressively. Maybe not the deserved winner, especially after Lewis's spin. But Onyx Mer, at least, he's got to keep going though, because if Technique's got 3 seconds less than him, he's got to keep going here. He's got to keep going. Onyx Mer's being too confident, I think, out in front. Onyx across the line. Is Technique got 3 seconds less than him? No, he hasn't. He got 6 seconds more than him. Matt Tibos comes across the line to finish third, but Lyronix is the big gainer. He gets the podium, I think. Oh no, Matthias! He's done it again! Matthias, like in Russia, has stolen it on penalties for the final podium. Wow! Great stuff. Glocky, however, coming across the line in 8th. Nice performance. Wiselig, 3 second time penalty. He hasn't got a puncture at that tyres though, but he's finished 8th. And that is only a 6 points gain for Matt Tibos. It is only a 6 point gain for Matt Tibos. 44 points Wisely, I think, has escaped with this, with possibly the championship. I'm not sure. S-Boy and Superhero about to come across the line now. Superhero driving well here, but he'll be better off in B-League, of course. Superhero across the line to finish in 13th place. Quite a few finishes here tonight, which is good to see. Driving may have been a bit aggressive, but Onyx is the winner, Technique is second, and Matthias is third on penalties by 1/100th of a second. Unbelievable. As that is the action over for tonight here in A-League, but stay tuned because we've got a big F1 update coming for you for next season. Announcing a few things for F1. I'll give you the latest update on the amount of sign-ups. As we say, the podium celebrations now end here. And Onyx Mer is the winner from Technique Gaming in second, and Matthias gets my drive of the day. And actually, I nearly got Lyronix for third. Matthias has ruined one of my predictions. Thank you very much. But yeah, Matthias has got to get drive of the day. Lyronix drove well as well. Matt Tibos 5th, Kazizel 6th, Joe 7th, Wisek 8th, coming up relatively unscathed, and it's a good recovery drive from him actually. Glocky 9th, Storm 10th. Lewis, S-Boy, Superhero were the only human finishers, as well as Berra. Jack Meyer, Punisher, Deneen, Variable, and Vaporizer were the only ones actually to technically retire at the race with a DNF.
Yeah. So,
But of course, we do apologise about the connection issues that portrayed half this race. And the freezing issues that happened.
yeah, time to unmute the others.
Time to unmute the others. As we've only got 2 drivers in the party with us. I just want to have a look at thingy. Kazizel's got 3 incidents to report and he's got footage. Send it in, Kazizel. Send it in. Of course. Because we don't want to be... we want to investigate everything, of course. I'm not sure if these two are here, you know. I'm honestly not sure if these two are here. I don't blame them if they are. Let me just have a look on board with the comment section as we wait for if these two come. Matthias wants an invite. Right, Matthias wants an invite. Shocking racecraft from a few drivers. Glocky for A-League next season. Yep, I kind of totally agree on that. Joel Kazizel just diving and using me as a break. Disgraceful racing etiquette. Yeah, I mean, I commented on that live on stream, and I've got to say, Kazizel needs to sharpen up his act for next season. Otherwise, he will be one of those drivers that simply gets rejected by us. We want to make sure we recruit the best, and I mean the best. Either racecraft especially is going to play a big part of our evaluation races coming forward in TFRL. And I mean, if you want to drive like that, I mean, you can't get away with it. I'm sorry, you cannot get away with it. I do believe I've just suggested the wrong person there, ball boy. I do believe I have. I think I've just thingied Kazizel by mistake. Matthias, though, I want in.
Oh, okay.
I want a reward for bottle of the whole season. Well, no, Lewis, we're not about giving awards out for bottle. We're about rewarding drivers. And to be honest, if he didn't spin, I think he would have won that race. I really do.
Yeah.
He would have been at least top 3. But I will go as far to say he should have won that race. But again, another unlucky drive. But Onyx Mer has taken his first win in TFRL. And this man that has just joined us in the party has taken third by 1/100th of a second. Matthias took us through your race from 19th place.
Well, yeah, really happy with the results. Just got really fortunate at the end that Dynamics got held up by Kazizel for a second there, so that helped massively. And then I got wing damage of Kazizel at the end, but yeah, that doesn't matter anymore. And the start of the race just took a lot of risk to try and get up as many places as possible. So it was clean, but risky at times. And yeah, just drove my own race, got some nice battles with a few people, especially with Lyronics. And yeah, basically racing my own race and trying to get trying to get on the podium, which eventually worked out.
Yeah, I've got to say though, you were making your way through the field. Did you ever think you would get a podium come the end of the race? Did you think penalties went your way, which they did in the end?
Well, penalties is a bit of a negative or positive for me this season. I usually get a lot or basically none at all, and this race I got very few. Well, two second time penalties still. But it's not a few, but you know what I mean. Just very happy to be able to get on the podium by penalties. I did not expect it to get a podium though, no matter what.
We did say in the comments in the first half of the stream, because we lost connection, that you did a 13-0 in time trial. You didn't even complete a lap, and I'm afraid to say I did catch your crash on stream.
So I watched it back. Just it's horrible.
Yeah, it's almost as if you had like a snap of oversteer, tried to recover it, and then applied more power, spun the back end, and you're out.
No, I didn't apply my power. It was just I let go of the power, but I tried to correct it, and it just went like Palmer in Hungary.
Yeah. Anyways, moving on to next week, we've still got that championship battle still to savour going into next week. So sadly, I can't end the season at least today, because that's what I was gonna try and do. But moving into Brazil next week. First of all, are you going to be attending next week?
I hope so. I think so, probably.
Probably. How do you think you're going to get on? Do you think you're going to snatch a late podium by 1100ths again?
Depends on how I do in quali.
Yeah, well, Brazil
And
is
also,
Oh, go on.
yeah, the social race, or evaluation race that was done in Brazil a while ago. If it rains, like it did then, I'm screwed. Without a doubt.
Well, hopefully you're not as bad as Jack Meyer around Brazil when he was leading by about 5 seconds in FRL F2 and he spun at the lead.
No one is as bad as Jack.
No one is bad as Jack. And I think given that, he disconnected once again from tonight's race.
Thank you very much for making fun of me on a very special day for Welshmen.
Yeah,
It's nice to know that everything's still the same.
St. David's Day, but sadly no St. David here in TFRL. It was St. Onyx Day, I think, today in Mexico. Thank you anyways, Matthias.
Yep. See you guys.
See ya. Right, who is up next? I do believe it is Superhero if he's here, but I don't think he is. And judging by that, he's not. So let's move on to Mr. Meyer. What happened in your qualifying? Because I think you qualified 12th in the end.
Yeah.
Talk us through that, how it happened.
Well, I was down in 17th, and the last bit of the S's was really getting me annoyed as I kept on getting problems. But things happened, and just managed to get one clean lap to get me 12th.
Yeah, and obviously in the race, did you get caught up in any of the early argy-bargy that might have happened, down the midfield?
Not really, but the reason that I went down to last is because I got pushed out wide, I think by I'm not sure, but got pushed out wide, and it was too dangerous for me to re-enter without taking someone off, so I had to wait for everyone to go through.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was Deneen actually that went on the grass. I'm not sure if it was you. I'll have to check back on that. But obviously your disconnection happened. How do you think you're going to run around here in B League tomorrow night? Obviously, if you're going to be attending, of course.
Well, I mean, am I even going to get past lap 6 in the race?
I hope so. I mean, you finished last week.
I mean, I'm still wondering what the hell's going on with my internet. It's just always having an off day or something.
Yeah, I mean, I think my Wi-Fi is the same, to be honest. It's quite strange with the disconnects, because it's only really happened in like the last couple of days that this has been like this, which is...
I mean, it's been happening for me for like weeks, but... Oh
yeah.
well.
Thank you very much, though. Anyways, Jack, and given that Superhero's not here, we will move on to some announcements. So, first of all, big update. Who's he? Who's he trying to come in on my bloody announcements? Goodness me. Calm yourself, boy. Goodness me. Anyways, announcement time. Bit of an update though on our F1 sign-ups. If you haven't already signed up, please do. I can assure you the racecraft will be better than some drivers have shown here tonight. 48 sign-ups so far, I do believe, for the F1 for our F1 leagues next season, which I think is a new record in TFRL. Oh, calm it, boy! Calm it! Calmer! Goodness me. Anyways, yeah, so 48 sign-ups for Thingy. I will confirm a much detailed schedule within the next 2 weeks regarding what's going to be happening. Our plan for next week. Now, listen closely to what's going to be happening next week because it's very important. Monday, we are going to be hosting evaluation races. Now, these are purely for FRL drivers that are coming into TFRL. So don't be concerned if you are an F3 driver in FRL. This will count towards your evaluation race as well for TFRL. If you know what I mean, if you catch my drift with that. But yeah, so F3 evaluation race. The track is to be confirmed, and I will say it now. The track for the evaluation races next week will be Germany.
Yes.
Germany. Hopefully we'll get some good racing around there.
Germany, you say?
Germany, I say. Germany will be the track for the evaluation races. Can somebody put some gaffer tape on them or something? Goodness me. Yeah, but F3 Monday, FOL obviously are going to be streaming that live. I'm going to be there alongside Bullboy once again in the commentary box for that. Tuesday, of course, Classic Cars, round 2 in France, in the Ferrari 76, if I'm not mistaken.
Don't forget the championship standings will be playing the part to
Championship standings,
the
yeah.
starting grid. Will we be
he
having
won
a formation lap? Or going straight into it?
Yeah, we are. It is going to be different because we are going to be reverse grid from the championship. That's currently happening in the Classic Cars. FRL will be streaming that again on Tuesday because obviously we've signed the agreement where we're going to be streaming 7 races each. So it's FRL's turn to host, Bullboy's turn to host on Tuesday. Wednesday will be GT Sport and Gavra for me, I think, on Wednesday. So there's nothing, I don't think that's going to be happening Wednesday apart from that. Thursday, however, FRL F2 drivers, if you're an FRL F2 driver, you will have your evaluation race around Germany, 7 o'clock. And then also we're going to have A-League on Friday, B-League Saturday, and then another evaluation race for F1 drivers on Saturday at 8:30. And then we are... And then we are going to be obviously running GT Sport on Sundays as per usual. In fact, no, next week. In fact, this is the last week for GT Sports until a week's break. So I just thought I'd confirm that. Thanks for reminding me why I can't be asked to play this fucking game anymore. Can't wait until the season is over. By the way, great job, Punisher, on another disconnect. Must be proud. Wise leg. That is. In the, on Twitter! Goodness me. Lewis, is there a... Can you shut him up, please? Is there a reward for
shut up.
number 1, most DNFs, number 2, bottle of the season, number 3, most positions gained, number 4, superb races that end in DNFs, and 5, starting at the back for the majority of the races? Maybe the third one, most positions gained, might be an award that we could give out. We are finalising details possibly about an end of season award ceremony. So that'll be streamed live on here. That is going to be confirmed with more detail in the next week or so. So that is I think we've covered most of the F1 stuff there. Anyways, the only one I won't win. Yeah, if you haven't signed up to the F1 leagues, then we are going to be overhauling the rules and regulations, so you will see no more unclean driving. We are wanting perfection next season. So if you are not one of those drivers that aims for perfection, make sure you aim for perfection, because we are going to be stamping down hard next season on drivers that flaunt the rules. There will be much more detailed rules and regulations released within the next couple of weeks. That'll come before the end of the start of the season. Every single driver have got to sign the rules and regulations. If you don't sign the rules and regulations, that shows to us that you're not committed and you will not get your place in the league. So every driver has got to sign those rules and regulations. It's vitally important that they are signed. And they are read through in detail. Dirt Rally. If you saw my Dirt Rally performance on, I think it was yesterday, I'm sorry, first of all, because my driving was absolutely awful. Flipping the car in Poland is something I never do in Dirt Rally, which is fantastic. We will be announcing more details about Dirt Rally. Sign-ups will close next Sunday, so if you haven't got your sign-up in, sign-ups will close next Sunday for Dirt Rally. Of course, we've got GT Sport on Sundays, Pro and Pro-Am. Hopefully, we're going to be aiming to start at 5:45 and not 6 p.m. We want 5:45 because I know I've had a driver in Pro complain it is too late for him. So hopefully we can get started 15 minutes earlier ahead of schedule. So that is the GT Sport side of things. Anything from your point of view, guys? Anything at all?
GT Sport for FRL. Still gonna be deciding what round 10 will be. Depending on what new track will be coming in on the 5th, will most likely be round 10.
Interesting.
And FIFA League, Lewis 110. Oh no, not 111, is it? It's 100.
Oh yeah,
is it?
I need a. I will ask the drivers, because honestly, if I think we were going to be, I think we're going to be losing 4 or 5 drivers. So I think that is what, a 5th of our grid, I would say, a 4th of our grid. So I will put it down to the B League guys if they want it to be at 8 p.m. and not 7 p.m. So we'll confirm that in the next couple of hours or so, or at least before the start of tomorrow's race. So that gives you an update on that. Anything else? People wanna thingy? Lewis saying, can I join your GT Sport League? Just look at my last upload. We'll consider you. We can't be. We're only bringing in new drivers if we need them, and at the minute, currently, we don't need any. Which I'm afraid to say.
There might be a space or two for you to join. So yeah,
There we go.
Wednesdays 7 PM if you wanna join into that, test yourself out. Can do. Just saying, it's very close and very hectic.
You don't want to be joining that. Yeah. Honestly, you don't want to be joining that.
But it is good fun, though. It is good fun.
Yeah, I think we're pretty much done here. So thank you very much for watching this B-League tomorrow night. At either 7 or 8 PM, so keep an eye out on Discord for potential updates and in the PSN chat. Thank you very much for watching, however, and until next time, goodbye.